Ty. Thanks for joining me again at Pro Play Sport Picks. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to alert you when we post our new daily free selections. I have 6 picks for you today. I have 3 1-unit picks right here in this video, and I have 3 additional 2-unit picks at ProPlays1.com. You can sign up for one of our packages starting at just $14.99, and those 3 additional 2-unit picks can be emailed to you or can be texted right straight to your telephone. I like to keep it simple here when I'm talking sports at Pro Play Sports. Like I said in my previous video, I actually play the games myself the same exact way I tell you to play them, which means if you're not doing well, then I'm not doing well either. I'm going to get to the free picks in a moment, Frog. But let me talk to you just for a second. This is very, very important, and I want to make this very clear. These selections that I give you are meant to be played as single bets, not parlays, not teasers, not reverses, just plain old single bets. All right, and here's the reason why I don't like to play parlays. As most of you more experienced bettors already know, to win against the spread in sport betting, the odds are 50-50. All right, and you can be on the right side at any time, you know, when you lay down the bet. All right, to hit 2 games, your odds drop down. They drop down to about 25%. You went from 50-50 on a single bet to 25% chance of winning on a parlay. That's just unacceptable, you know, and it's poor money management. To get 3 right, if you pick a 3-team parlay, now your odds went from 50% on a single bet, 25% on the parlay. Now you're down to 12%. All right, that means 12% of the time out of 100 times, 12 times, you're going to hit your parlay, which you're going to lose 88 times. You know, it just doesn't make any kind of sense. You know, forget about 4 games. I mean, a 4-game parlay, you got a 5% chance of hitting that parlay. That's 5 times out of 100. You know, and it's just, you know, and to make it even worse, the sport books don't even give you the correct odds for that. You know, they pay you way less for parlays than they do for single bets. They take more vig out for parlays. They don't give you the correct odds for that. You know, so you never really get your right money, even when you hit the parlay. You know, so, you know, you're just throwing your money away. You're throwing it out the window. You know, I'm not saying nothing, okay, that most of you don't already know. You know, but sometimes as humans, we need to be reminded of things we're doing wrong. You know I do all the time. So when you bet single bets, you kind of use one bet to protect the other. And that's one of the bases of money management when you're gambling. I mean, you don't want to put your money out there without having some kind of way of getting a little back. You understand what I'm saying? One bet protects the other. One bet's losing, you're only losing a little juice or vig, whichever you prefer to call it, on one bet. And that's not even 5% of a unit. You know, like if you bet your bets in units of 1, 2, and 3, if you're betting $100 a unit or $50 a unit, the juice that you're losing on a single bet is not even 10% of a unit. So I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Okay, and but you know, splitting bets like that on single bets, that's going to happen more often than you winning both bets on a parlay, or 3 bets on a parlay, or 4 bets on a parlay. I'm sure everyone listening knows someone or knows of someone who claims to hit parlays on a regular. I know that, you know. Let me tell you something. The sport books they love when they look out and they got a line of people with bet slips and money in their hands, ready to bet parlays. You know, to them it's like a dream come true, because they know that most of those people are going to miss, and the ones that hit aren't going to get their correct odds, you know, if any of them hit. So they just love it. You make their day when you hand them a parlay bet. You know what I mean? Parlays and teasers, they have their place, you know, but it's not something you want to do too much of. You know, you should stop doing it altogether, actually. But if you can't, at least try to cut back on them, you know what I mean, and only bet them at 25 to 50% of your normal bet. You know, so I know old habits are hard to break, but please try to make your bets single bets. and watch your bankroll grow. You'll thank me one of these days for that information. I'm telling you, if you start betting single bets and do away with the parlays, you're going to thank me one day. All right, now let's get to it. All right, the Washington football team, I almost said Redskins, is traveling to Dallas for the Thanksgiving Day game. Dallas is minus 3 points, and the total was 46. What we're going to do is we're going to place a 1-unit bet on the over 46 points. And I know all about the second time division teams face one another. You should take the under. And it's 100 years history of that going on. But a lot of my system indicators are pointing to the over in this game. All right, so we're going to take the over in the Dallas and Washington game. The next game is in college football. New Mexico State is favored by 6.5 points over Utah State, with a total for the game sitting there at 51 points. We're going to use Mexico State minus the 6.5 for a 1-unit bet. And for our final free selection of the day, we're going to go over to college basketball. I know the season is just starting. Everything is fresh and new. But we have Gonzaga. It's minus 4 against Kansas. We're going to use Gonzaga. We're going to lay the minus 4 points for a 1-unit bet. And tomorrow, guys, we have 5 bets, 2 free bets to give out right here. One of those bets will be a 2-unit bet. All right, we have and the other bets, the other 3 additional picks, you can pick those up at proplays1.com for $14.99. All right, so to go back over the bets again, we're going to take the Dallas Cowboys minus the we're taking Dallas Cowboys over 46 points. Dallas and Redskins game over 46 points. We're going to take New Mexico State. Excuse me, it's favored by 6.5. We're going to use Mexico State for 1 unit. And we're also going to take Gonzaga minus the 4 points against Kansas. Okay, we're not only here to give you great selections, but we're also trying to educate you to make you a better sport better and a better gambler. So please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to alert you when we post our daily free selections. If any questions, you have any questions about sports or gambling or bankroll or betting or casino gambling, anything at all, just leave me a comment in the comment section and I'll respond back to you with an answer. Thanks for listening, guys, and good luck to you today.